Welcome to Small Talk Daily for Monday, January 4th, 2009. This morning I'd like to go through an option that's under the System menu that you may not completely understand if you've not used it before. Let's go to Changes, Condense Changes. What does this do? Well, to show you what this does, first I'm going to go to the Change List tool and explain a little bit about that. In here you can recover your changes, and this is a log of everything you've done with this image. So I've got a development image here that I usually create and then work with throughout the life cycle of a product. So this is called team.im. It's got changes from all over the place. So let's do a recover changes. And what it's going to show me is all the times I've snapshotted this image. So you see I did it once on December 19th and then again earlier on December 19th. So if I just say recover everything back to this last change, it's going to recover everything back to that snapshot. Now if I scroll down, you'll find down here at the bottom I've did a little experimentation a few minutes ago where I added a method and then edited the method. So I've got my add and then I've added it again. If I hit same, you see that I've got 2 copies of this, meaning that every single change I've made is recorded in this log file. Now let's say that this log file got rather large and recovering changes got to be kind of painful. What I can do is I can go here to System, Changes, and do Condense Changes. What this will do, and the reason it prompts me is that it's kind of a destructive thing. If I say snapshot, it's going to save the image under the same name. Notice that it copied my old backup file to .chb. That's because this is a destructive change. If I do Tools, Change List, you'll see what I mean. File, Recover Changes. You'll now see that there's only one snapshot. So let's get everything to the beginning of the changes file now. And it's rather small. You see that it got rid of everything in there and just snapshotted me, and that's it. So everything disappeared. All those changes have been washed away. That's why I said it's a destructive change. It's going to condense them down to just the most current record of what's physically in your image right now. So if I had my package in my image, I would have retained the latest change to that. But since I don't have that package that I was just looking at a few minutes ago in my image, it went away along with everything else. So that's why I said it's a destructive change. That's also why, let's go over here to a terminal window. If I bring this in, ls-l team star, you'll see that I've got a bunch of zip files I've created too. But see this team.chb, this is the big one, and then .cha is this little tiny one we just created. If it turned out there was something that I really didn't want to lose out of the old changes file, it's still there. Prior to one of the 5i revisions, that didn't used to happen. It was a truly destructive change, and you had to kind of remember to back it up yourself. Now the system does it for you, so that if you do a condensed changes and then think to yourself, oh my gosh, I shouldn't have done that, bear in mind that unless you've gone and deleted it manually, your .chb file, which is just the CHA renamed, is still there with all those changes in it. So keep that in mind. You can make the changes file smaller, and while it's a destructive change to that particular file name, the old changes are saved off first, so you don't really lose anything. So that's about it for today. Until next time, have fun with small talk.